Hey everyone! So in this video I'm going to show you a natural look that's easy and that's quick. So let's get started. So first off, you want to start by priming your face and let that sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Next I'm going to be using some BB cream. So I'm just going to put some on my Slick and Bud right there. And I'm just going to start applying it to my face, starting first in the areas that I need a bit more coverage, so on my cheeks where I have a bit of redness. And I'm just going to put that all over. So this look is great for a few different people, pretty much anybody really, but highly recommend it for those who are just beginning out with makeup or those who don't have a lot of time on their hands, they want something quick and easy. Okay, I like to just let that sit for just a couple of seconds, and then I use a damp blending bud and just go in and blend it. And the reason I use a silicone bud first is because it saves product. So I don't use as much product when applying as I would if I was using a brush or say the blending bud. So you want to make sure you blend right into your hairline and then your ears as well. And then don't forget your jawline. You don't want to leave it just straight and, you know, so that your face looks different to your neck. You want to blend down your neck. Make sure it's all blended. So we've applied our BB cream. Now I'm going to move on to a powder. This is a loose powder, and all I'm using this is just for a tiny bit of extra coverage and just to set it slightly. It's an optional thing. You don't have to. If you just want to use the BB cream, that's perfectly fine. And BB cream is fine if you're just wanting a light coverage and quick and easy. But if you do want a little bit of extra coverage, you can chuck on a powder over the top. Okay, so we've finished our base, so we're going to move on to eyes. So I'm going to use some eye primer first. Pop it on my eyes before we move on to eyeshadow. And this is just going to help the colour sit in its place all day and help it just to pop a little bit more. Alright, so for the eyes I'm going to be using Addiction Palette number 1. So it's all really nice natural colours. I'm also going to be using it for my brows. So great thing to have on hand, very versatile. So for my brows I'm going to go in with this colour here. This is Chipper. And I'm just going to use a liner brush. So liner and a liner shader brush. I'm just doing little flicks to make a line, following the hairline, and then I'm just going to fill it in. Again, just using little flicks. And then you want to do it lighter as you come in here at the start of your brow, because naturally your brow tends to be a bit lighter in that front area than further on. So you can tell the difference between the two, and then we'll do the next one. Once you've given your brows the brush through and filled them in, I like to take the other end of the liner shader brush, just dip it in pigment as well and just go back over, just to fill in any gaps that I might have missed.
And then
So now it's time to do the eyes, and as I said, we're keeping this natural and easy, so we're going to go for a natural eye look. So I'm going to use the colour that I just used on my brows, and I'm going to use a crease brush. I'm just going to put it right in my crease. Just go backwards and forwards with it, just really lightly and gentle strokes. Keeping in the crease, not going too far up towards the brown. It's better off to start off lightly and then go back in with more if you want to add a little bit extra, if you want it that little bit darker. You can always build up to darker, but it's a lot harder to, if you put too much on and you're like, oh, it's too dark, it's very hard to fix that without starting again. So you're better off just starting off lightly and then working your way up to get the colour that you want. So that's what we've got so far. I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm just going to blend out up here where I have applied it in my crease, and I'm just going to blend upward and in a swirling motion. We just want to do that so the line doesn't look so harsh, because we want to keep it natural looking. Can you tell the difference? One looks a lot harsher than the other. It's just going to give you a nice soft look. And if you feel like you've blended out too much, that's okay. You can just go in and add a bit more colour and then just blend a bit more if you need that as well. Okay, so that's what we've got. Then I'm going to take this colour here. This is called Brassy, and it's a nice kind of a nude shimmer. I'm just going to use that on my lid. So I'm just going to apply it all over my lid, and I'm using a patting motion. See how beautiful that is? So gorgeous, that colour. This is one of my personal favourite palettes. Just so versatile. Such gorgeous colours. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with my crease brush and just slightly blend these two colours together in my crease. Very slightly, not much at all. And I'm just going to blend slightly here. Just want to keep going backwards and forwards till you get your desired look and results. And that's what we've got. So we've got our eyes done. Now we're going to move on to lips. Now, to keep it natural, I'm going to be using a natural looking, so a nude lip liner, and also a lip stick as well. So first I'm going to line my lips. And then, once you've done that, you can totally just leave them, but I like to fill them in. So that way, if your lipstick does wear off during the day, you've got your liner on it. So we're going to fill them in. Like that, and then I'm going to use a nice nude lipstick, and this one's called Well To Do. Gorgeous colour, and I'm just going to pop that on over the top. And there you guys have it. A natural, quick and easy look.